This is how I can do better. And I have no idea where I said it in my previous video, but I did say somewhere that I was going to show why I think Joe Blue is the cheater in this clip here, which then would explain why he is highlighting the most mundane and common standard gameplays as being cheating, because he's then hiding all the like evidence for what proves that he's actually cheating. And also, who would think of accusing a cop of also being a criminal? Who would think of accusing an anti-cheater of also being a cheater? But let me first, before I show the clip, let me first have Joe Blue say it himself.
The classic sweep across motion that people with aimbot tend to do.
Hear it again.
The classic sweep across motion that people with aimbot tend to do, or trigger bot.
Aimbot or trigger bot, the classic sweep across motion that people with either aimbot or trigger bot uses. Let me show you this position or this time here. So the aim is steady. The aim is then steady, shoots, then he starts clicking D, I imagine, and then moves the mouse. You can see like turning around. So if I go back here, see, as I said, steady, shoots, D, sideways, right, moves to the right with D, and then moves the mouse. Now back to this part here. I will play a little prior so you can see what is happening. I will also point out where the enemy is when we get there. A little back, frame by frame, you can see his enemy is right there. As he ran out of the window, as he ran out of the door, his enemy is right here. Like they're running side by side right now. Now,
Get over the...
here, let me slow it down for you so we can see what he's doing. The classic sweep across motion that people, the cheaters with aimbot and triggerbot tends to do. Let me show you even more why I think this here is far more suspicious than anything he found in that video there. Goes from down, frame by frame on, you know what, let's change it up. Normal speed, frame by frame. Then takes slightly larger clips. You can see slightly larger clips into as if it's activated than it did down here. Down here is where the fast movement would need to occur, but it doesn't. It occurs here. There, 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 and straight up. This here is literally from here, so you don't hit the waist or crotch, then all the way up to the torso, and shoots. There you can see how the gun is moving. So, like, there are far more indicators that this here, you can see like how it's moving to the side even. Again, I will slow it down. See how it's moving to the side and how he's like still pulled back to the target. The aimbot wants to finish off the enemy, so he's being pulled back while he's like trying to pull it away. Actually, I didn't even see he killed it. But still, like, the aimbot is trying to pull it back into the target because it's not told to release the target fast enough, and Joe tries to like fight it and pull it away from the target. Like, the classic sweep across motion. Can we match it?
Oh. It's just a weird behavior. It's strange to me. The classic sweep across motion that people with aimbot tend to do, or trigger bot.
Like, he complains about others doing a certain thing, and yet he himself is literally doing the exact same thing. This here is how he should be playing. He shouldn't be playing with his camera on. He should be playing like this here.
One poison bullet. What? Wall hacks, 100% wall hacks. There's no way it's not wall hacks, man. Get over the top. Oh, fucking hell, man. Mate, that's 100% wall hacks, man. Like, how's it not wall hacks?
That is how he should be playing. He himself is the cheater, but he blames everyone else for cheating purely so you do not focus on his gameplay being the faulty gameplay. So he can justify that he himself is not a cheater because everyone else are the cheaters here. That's what he's doing. And to make it even funnier, this here is just the one I know I can find super fast. Stop. If we go here, we go to this portion here, we see it's Gunno. Okay, Joe is playing with someone that's called It's Gunno. We take Steam ID UK profile. Then we search It's Gunno. We search It's GNNO. IT set GNNO. IT set GNNO. Not a 0. A 0 is stretched out, just like over here. Hey, wait. That's also an O. Well, 0 is stretched out. I can show you here. Large O, 0. There, 0 is more stretched out. It's Gunno. I can also show like this here, actually. It's Gunno, 1 VAC ban 7 years ago. Joe says, once a cheater, always a cheater. Cheaters go back to cheating all the time. But if we then take his name, ITZGNN0, profile not found. That profile doesn't exist. So this here is Joe's friend. The one Dread, his cousin, is not a cheater. And I have no idea why I didn't find it. Ah, it's because Steam doesn't use that ID. Here we have the one Dread. How do I know this guy is the one and not the other one? Well, 11-year-old account, 250 plus games, and this guy here 1-year-old account. No, 4-year-old account, 2 games. This one here is being accused of cheating, so they are trying to smudge the image of the one Joe's cousin to show that Joe is playing with a cheater. Blah 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 blah. No, this account here is the one. And previously, I correlated them to being fanatical, to being in the same group together. But I don't think Joe are in these groups either. Captain Blue. There you go. Removed his information because he doesn't want to be correlated with Chandler anymore. No, they're not. They're not in the same groups anymore. Which kind of actually is funny that Joe left the group together with his cousin and the other one. You can see here, Joe's cousin is not in there. Joe's cousin is not showing his friends because he doesn't want to be correlated with It's Gano. It's Gano are also hiding his friends. Also hiding his friends, as long as you're not logged in, that is. So he doesn't want to be correlated to Joe, or the other way around. Joe doesn't want to be correlated with him. Because I've pointed this out multiple times. How can you play with a cheater while knowing fully well he is a cheater? Joe's friends list, also hidden. This here is insanely suspicious for an anti-cheater to willingly hide your friends. That were one of the groups that It's Gano and the One Dread also were part of, but like as I said, apparently they removed it. 16 members for Jedi Sight. It's Gano is not in here. Spectrum members. It's Gano is not in here. Like this here looks like a person with a dummy account also. 14-year-old account and a private profile. Like super suspicious if you ask me for that to be happening. If you look on Steam, look up It's Gano if I can spell. There we go. It's Gano. This profile here you can see it's literally here also. This one here is probably someone that wants to smudge his reputation. Yeah, you can see 29th of March. This here is a private profile. He's trying to hide that he's actually been banned and his cheater accusations and all that. So like Joe Blue are literally doing the very thing he claims everyone else are doing to protect his own reputation. In fact, I have multiple clips where I say Joe Blue is cheating too. But this one here, you could clearly argue that it's a sign of wall hack. He placed a pin as a help of saying, I want to get to this location for the items. And then as he come closer, I can show it from down here even.
It's not a cheater.
Not a cheater because I killed him.
Is that a SMG? I don't really like the ballistic shields. It's not really my kind of thing. It's kind of a bit of a
scanning for all the players around him. That's why he moves slowly, hiding behind the rock as a no, I'm not.
pussy item, innit? I'm for pussy holes.
Then insulting how people are playing by saying anyone with the riot shield is this type of person. Listen to it.
It's not really my kind of thing. It's kind of a bit of a pussy item, innit? I'm for pussy holes. Rather have shields and heals and stuff.
That's what I'm saying. Insulting people. But here, try and notice that at any point in time, he's quickly going back to this position here. Like, you have the building, you have the path on the other side of this building right here. You have the path right here along that building. He's almost always going over to this side to see. Really quick. You can see still in line of sight. You have, why are you not checking over here or when you were running? Like, you're just really quick. They are too far away to see me. Why are you not checking over here? Because you already know there are no one in that direction. Crouching prior to being halfway up the roof. You're not even looking behind you. You're not looking to your right where people could shoot you from. There are items down here right now. Quickly going over there. And super quickly back. Then slowly going over here. And still having the fountain in view. So he's still having this section here in view. Look what he does now.
There was fighting in here somewhere, you know.
Still over here. But you can see down here. You cannot find the player he's actually looking at. And why would you aim at the stairs through a bush? Like you're... Yep, let me do that again. You're still having your eyes on the player over here. Quickly looking away. No, I'm not cheating. But then being like, I'm hiding. From what? You didn't see anyone. Yeah, but they got a medallion. You can see the pathway up here. Yeah, but they could be at any position inside of that area there. And then if you see here, look up here at the top. There's the player. I mean, it doesn't get more obvious that there is a sort of wallhack ESP or radar being used right here than it is right here. Like, you claim wallhack aimbot. Like, oh, that's wallhack all the time. You claim it every single fucking time you play. You claim it instantly on your own deaths. That was the enemy appearing. That's you dying. So the enemy has now seen you. Approximately 1 second later, you die.
What wallhacks on?
And it took you less than a second to like, what?
What wallhacks on? 100% wallhacks.
Already in that moment, you say 100% wall hacks. You looked away in hopes you could look away faster than he would appear and then look back, being prepared for him. But you couldn't. And then you're like, oh, that's wall hacks. It needs to be wall hacks because I know exactly where he were. Like, dude, you're trying to blame everyone else for cheating so eyes are away from you. This was I Can Do Better with a follow-up video, and I am so sorry for it to being this long. I just proved that I actually can do better. I proved that I can attach the different things Joe himself are saying in order to actually make it be legitimate analysis. There you go.